Did you lock the door?
No.
Perfect. Welcome to Horror Talk.
Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome.
That is my worst nightmare, by the way. Not locking the door. I take pictures of everything to make sure it's locked at night so I can sleep normal.
Same. Locked doors are key.
Yeah. So tonight, Backrooms. Give us a little synopsis there, Betharino.
All right. So this is Clark, who is a furniture store owner, like an outlet mall furniture store.
In the 90s.
In the 90s.
Early 90s.
Yeah. Oof. 1990.
Yeah.
Really early. Yeah. Beginning of 90s. And he finds I call a marshmallow door. It's a marshmallow door.
Invisible door.
And he falls into kind of like an interdimensional world, kind of stuck in there. And then his therapist has to eventually come and try to save him. And it's all about this yellow-walled, fluorescent lit maze. So, and that's it. Yeah, that's all you get.
That's all you get.
The
trailer gives you very little, so that's all we're giving to you.
The other room is his mind.
Well, we don't know. That's what we'll talk about.
That's in the synopsis.
So, first impressions, Jessie?
Let me cross my eyes real quick. First impressions. It was pretty exciting from the jump. I think I got a jump scare right off the bat, which I always like. Interesting. Definitely was taking it slow so it could kind of lead us in down the labyrinth of weird creepiness. So it all made sense kind of at first. And then, it doesn't. So first impressions were, I was intrigued.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think the first few minutes, at least you gave me something. If you would have had the whole movie without that first 3 minutes, I would have kind of been annoyed maybe. Yeah. But I just need a little something up front.
A little taste.
Little
Taste of reality.
Little
before we go down the rabbit hole. Yeah.
Well, if you're going to do such a slow build, at least show me okay, there's got to be something bigger later on.
Yeah. Don't go build your characters for 40 minutes and be like, oh, by the way, it's also a horror movie.
Yeah.
Forgot to tell you. Yes. My first impressions were it was a game. I thought I was in a first-person shooter game, which I love.
Like I said, you said it reminded us of GoldenEye or Doom or something like that a little bit.
Yeah, they're very much like you can't, your periph is here. So it's like you got to turn around and I couldn't watch a whole horror movie like that because I'll get sick and I'll throw up because it'll give me the wheezies.
I forgot about that.
But it was a very horror movie cliche of you don't see what's behind you because normally in a movie you're seeing everything third person down, but this was very first person shooter. So I was hooked on that. Also, I thought I was going to throw up. But then they scared us within 5 minutes. So I was in.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm happy.
All right. So what was your favorite parts of it? I guess we should do ratings first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rating.
You don't have it. Go.
Okay. I would give it a 4.32. Only because I almost threw up on parts of it when it was first person. And I had to stop watching. It was like a Blair Witch all over again. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. It did have that But
it was very good. Very weird. Unexpected.
Yeah.
But I have to give it that just because I had to look down at some points.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. Sorry.
Yeah, it did have that motion kind of sickness thing, first person camera situation. I'm going to give it a 4.8.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Because
it's like her nightmares.
It is literally
like her nightmares.
Like my nightmares. There were so many times
something chasing her
something
in this new room all the time.
Something chasing me. Something's always trying to murder me. I'm in this house that seems familiar. I feel like I've been there before, but like this is new and this is different. And then, oh yeah, I remember that from when I was little or this vacation or whatever. And there's that person, they look slightly different, but
It's like a distorted version.
And then somebody murders you immediately.
they never actually murder me in my dreams or nightmares, usually.
No, because
But
she's going,
they're- No, by the way,
twice last night, I
was-
woke her up within like a 15-minute span. I
No.
just happened to kind of be awake. And
I think it happened 3 times last night,
I know. I mean, it.
but
Jesse goes,
literally,
in my dreams, it was 3 times. So,
Well, I got her for 2. I got her for 2. That's
it
good.
literally, it happened last night more often than it usually does, where something is like staring me down, ready to murder me. But it's almost like a, what's it called when like you're half awake and you're like have your eyes
paralysis.
sleep paralysis, where I
that's
had
the
my
worst.
eyes like halfway open and I felt something like watching over me. Anyways,
It was me.
my
he was Mike being like, what the are you doing right now?
It's 4.8 knives. It was terrifying for me because it definitely did remind me of
Triggering.
It very triggering, reminded me of my nightmares and just those. I think what can give everybody the uneasy feeling is the corners and the cubbies and the doors that don't make any fucking sense. It's unsafe. It's uncomfortable.
Jesse's still
Right?
recovering.
Yeah, she's still recovering.
I'm very upset.
She needs a moment.
I'm very upset
Need a
about the
moment.
space, the way everything was laid out, the different corners and cubbies and everything. It's just an unsettling atmosphere. Take everything else away, the rooms, the back rooms, just the rooms themselves are very unsettling.
Even-
the yellow, everything is yellow, the fucking lighting coming
Corner
down.
that woman ran into, I was like,
Yeah, the doorways that kind of go in, they get closer and closer and closer
Yeah,
into
it's
like
like,
claustrophobia.
Willy Wonka.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the little doors.
Yeah.
Or like Alice in Wonderland, like, what? Oh,
Yeah, there was elements
smaller.
of like height shit and heights, but also like claustrophobia. Like there was all the things in there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to disagree a little bit. I love A24. My rating is just based on fear.
But
My rating is a 4 flat.
fair.
I'd watch it again because there's probably lots of things that I didn't pick up on.
Hold on, a 4 flat knife,
4.0,
like a 4 flat knife.
whatever that means, sure.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, because like I
Okay.
wasn't scared at all. And I wouldn't, it's not like super bloody like some other stuff we watch, but it's intriguing and interesting and weird. But I feel like if I watch it again at some point, I might change my mind because I probably missed a bunch of like underlying.
Well, psychological horror movies are more like that. If you watch them a second time, you catch something else and you go, oh, that is that's fucked up. Like you might see something else. Like, I mean, even I looked down to like write something. He was like, oh, there's hand. I was like, where's the hand?
Yeah.
I missed a hand.
Yeah.
Where was that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there
it's
was
probably another watch. I can understand.
I think
that.
it's you know, in terms of horror.
Yeah, but your
It's not super
perception of
horror.
horror is blood and guts and jump scares.
But your
No, I mean,
perception of horror
if
is
the whole
different.
thing was the heights part of it,
Yeah, fair. If it was just
That's
on
scary.
if it was on a skyscraper
It was
the
like-
entire time and they were scaling it, might be like
skyscrapers and caves with
kinda cavey.
with little young children that are ghosts. That would be the scariest.
Oh, and
with
add
aliens
an
taking
alien
him out.
to it.
with aliens being like, we're going to take you.
We
like,
are
oh
all
no.
fucked. If someone can make that movie, we're all done for. 5 knives.
Please don't make that movie. Please don't do that.
So, all right. So, any dramatic reenactment or any cliches? I don't think A24 doesn't have a lot of cliches, other than like
Don't turn your back.
the
to
cliche is that
door.
it's kind of like running into an attic.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, I don't know what's down here, so I'm just going to keep going. No, I'm going to get lots of other people or call the cops. And
Yeah. I think the cliches happened with Clark, but Clark was also already pretty insane.
Yeah.
So he like didn't have his right mind about him. So he was like, ooh, a secret door? Yay, I can go live here. Like, I think his mindset, a normal person would have been like, oh my God, I found a magic room. I'm going to go tie myself to something so that I don't get lost. But Clark was like,
Yeah.
let's go explore. So it's a little bit different, but my big cliche was, and they did it eventually. It was 1990. You've seen Poltergeist. You know you tie yourself to a rope and you have somebody strong or a strong chair, wall.
something to anchor
beam,
yourself to.
Something to anchor yourself to because you can get lost.
Yeah.
But I think Clark wanted to get lost. So he doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting
calculate into
hammered
that.
all the time by
Yeah.
himself
Well,
anyway.
he
He doesn't
was
care.
going to therapy, so I think it like simultaneously he was in search of trying to figure himself out. So maybe going into the other realm through the marshmallow wall was his way of just kind of trying to.
You know, if there's a life lesson
Going
here,
to-
don't stop drinking.
Well, he was
Right?
drinking when
Am I right?
he was
Cheers.
drinking when he first did it.
No, but he stopped
Wasn't he
drinking.
drunk?
He
I know.
stopped
And then he
drinking,
went-
And then he went
he
crazy.
stayed in the weird world.
It's true.
Yeah.
If he had just kept drinking, he would have come back out when he
Never
was drunk.
stop what you're
when
good
he was
at.
drunk, he took a stool out and was like, "This is real."
Yeah.
and then he was good,
Yeah.
and then he quit.
He took all the furniture
Yeah.
he found.
So that's the life lesson,
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Is that not a good life? No, we're not. That's not a life lesson.
Well, this
I
is.
feel like it is. I feel like it is.
We have to check on YouTube. This is not made for children.
yeah,
so
yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah.
It's fine. The kids hopefully
They're not allowed to watch it.
Keep drinking.
Another shot.
Let's go into the marshmallow wall.
I feel like Mary. So they didn't. Kind of a plot hole. So she had this book, the Open the Windows or Windows Within or something like
Yeah.
that. It seemed like he had purchased that before he went to see her, and that's why he went to see her.
Windows within.
Because
Yeah.
he was kind of like looking for something to,
Yeah,
to
because
change
he was
his life.
listening to like the tapes in his car.
Yeah, but we
type
also
thing.
Right.
got a little bit, and there wasn't a lot of information on it, but you could also tell that she had her own trauma too. And she was, as all therapists do or have usually, is their own trauma. So I don't think she was like, which is probably why she went into it also looking for Clark, right?
Yeah, because
And not-
her mom it's the allegoria-phobia. It's the
Agoraphobia?
agoraphobia,
Agoraphobia.
can't go outside. So her mom had that and kept her inside,
Yeah.
which they did a cool transition of her being inside of like her own prison and
Right.
like it changing from floor to floor to floor to floor, which
Right.
I think
That was really
if you had that phobia, that's what the original room would feel like.
Yeah.
It was nothing.
That was a really
Like,
cool shot.
Yeah, it was very cool. Like it went to like when
very
it was like a crack, there was like a crack in the wall, and then it was like a small mouse hole,
Yeah.
and then it was an open door, but then you're kind of trapped in your own hell, kind of thing. Like can't go through that door because I'm afraid of what's going out there. And I liked when they showed her mom in that scene, and they changed her voice to like a creepy voice. Like it was like a low. Her mom talking to her was like a.
Oh yeah.
This low, like creepy voice.
Mary, you can't go out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she said they're all out there. Like, but that's a real phobia that a lot of people have. Like it's not that phobias are common, but it is a commoner phobia that
Yeah.
people are afraid to go outside. I
And
feel like it was a
the
good
longer you do it,
representation.
the more.
Yeah.
more
and to be a child of that, you
Right.
can assume that maybe you get some of that phobia. Mm-hmm. Like
At least you get the
impressions on
trauma
you.
from it. Yeah.
Yeah,
from
that,
your
that
mother
you're a
being
little
that
bit
way.
afraid of the outside because that's your mom. That's all you've known.
Yeah.
It was a very cool point. Very quick,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah, it was. There wasn't a lot of background with her. It was just kind of like a bit of visuals.
Yeah, and I thought when they first showed her, I thought it was going to be about her. I didn't think it was going to be about Clark. I thought he was going to be a supporting character in it. And I thought the Backrooms was going to be her Backrooms. Like, it was going to be all about her.
That's
like,
how they kind of
closed
set
in.
it up.
Yeah.
And that's what was a little bit confusing for me. Because initially they showed her and her mother outside and the whole thing with their hand stamps in the sidewalk. It looked as though, I could be wrong, that used to be their apartment complex.
That was their house.
Yeah, but and
they're building an apartment complex there.
Yeah. Well,
So that is where-
I think
wait.
the apartment complex is the place that she got into the Heights. That's the thing
Yeah.
they're going to be
Yeah.
building.
Yeah, but it wasn't
On top of
not
her
the
house.
same place
No,
where
it wasn't
this-
the furniture store.
It wasn't the furniture store.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. But that would have been a cooler reference.
I think it almost
honestly.
like takes on anyone's mind that's in there.
Yeah.
Or
that was-
anyone that's affected your mind, because
Yeah.
like he saw stuff like in the basement where the guy died. Spoiler alert. That was like how she grew up with
Yeah.
all the clothes and everything.
Yeah,
everywhere.
right,
So, but he had been influenced from her. So that was kind
Yeah.
of like other people's stuff that were
Yeah.
opening up the portal.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Layers.
Well, that's why I like watching it again, and it'll be like
layers on layers on
catching on a bunch
layers.
of stuff.
I don't know if I could watch it again. It deeply.
Well, I immediately thought,
You'll forget it.
like, yeah,
It's 8:24. You'll watch it again.
yeah.
I know.
Well, like when probably 30 minutes in or so, I was almost about to say, "Oh my gosh, Jessie, this might be an alien movie," because they did the first
Yeah.
message, and I was like,
Well, there was
Is it
a
an
lot
alien
of
movie?
space references.
because it was the Voyager's
like even in
first
the
message
beginning,
out.
like right in the beginning when it was the first perspective, he was like, it sounded like he has some type of suit on. Obviously, we don't know if it's a hazmat.
Well, yeah,
but
it was
there's
a
hazmat.
hazmat.
all of
yeah.
that, right? But we didn't at the time.
We didn't know at the time.
We didn't know at the time. But there was a lot of like space references during the
Yeah.
movie.
Well, they're trying to
yeah.
communicate with whatever down there and see
Yeah,
if
which
it knows
makes
a
sense,
language.
Yeah.
Because it's like every language on Earth. So if it can start to communicate.
Yeah, it makes
somehow.
sense at the end. They did loop it around, but they didn't loop it around unless you kind of connected it yourself. That was what they had done until they showed the door with all the little like cutouts of the guy that had
Yeah.
the message on his stomach. I was like, oh, okay, so you put that in there. So they're thinking that it could be aliens.
They have no
thing.
idea. Could be
Like,
like
yeah.
extra dimensional
Yeah.
sort of. They don't know
It's very
because
interesting.
with
Yeah, but like, how did they find it?
well, he said there's doors opening everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's just a door that they found. I mean,
Yeah.
if you think of it
Well, and
as like
he
Stranger
didn't know.
Things, Stranger Things had portals opening up all
but
over.
also the guy didn't know that there was a door there until he saw the commercial, because he saw the guy and was like, oh my gosh, that's where, like, because they had cameras everywhere. He was like,
Yeah.
that's where the door is. So I need to go there because they can see inside the room.
Yeah.
But they don't know where that team went in and put cameras inside of the back rooms.
Right.
But they didn't know where the doors were open. So when he saw the commercial for the furniture store and recognized the guy, he was like, that's where the doors open.
Yeah.
So then they
That's a
went
new
and sent
door.
a team.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. That was when he was like, oh man.
Good point. I don't know
So,
if I got that initially.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they had the team there. And that's when Mike was like, oh, that's the guy. Because they booby trapped the whole thing
Fucking Phil.
when he came out. Yeah.
I will say another good thing was our subwoofer was going crazy at a couple points and making our butt tingle.
Oh my gosh.
That's the only thing the only thing that saved me.
Freaking walls were shaking.
Some serious bass going on
Only thing
there.
that saved me was euphoria from my ass being tickled the entire time.
So what's like the scariest part? for
We just jumped over that.
Just the scariest part?
Yeah.
I was terrified the entire time.
Oh, no.
The scariest part?
No.
I know what Mike's was. The room with the...
Yeah, the heights. That's the worst.
She got in that room and he goes, this is my nightmare.
Yeah. Anything heights where you're not like, I had a dream and I was like, everything's fun. We're having a great time. And all of a sudden we're like, 1,000 feet above and there's just like, a foot or two.
Nope.
And we have to like traverse down and everything. And it was terrifying.
Yeah.
Like,
Hers was when she like in that scene, I'd be okay with it if I'm up against the wall or I'm crawling. But she was like, let me look
Always with
down.
the back.
no.
Like,
I would
don't look down.
I would sneeze and fall off. That's what would happen.
No, my ankle would itch or something, and I'd tumble over.
Or there'd be a spider on your leg all of a sudden.
Or like a mosquito, I'd be like, ah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't have enough like dexterity to be scaling a wall.
I just all of a sudden like start shaking.
Yeah.
By being like too high up. Not if there's like a guardrail and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, if that
connected
big
in
pirate
somewhere,
was
but like,
coming after you, it would have taken you 45 minutes to climb up those stairs.
I
don't
would
know
have
what I
climbed
would
up
have
them so fast.
I might have just
Like,
because
Mike would have been like, ugh!
No, there would have been both of us at the top and been like, yoink, yoinking you up the stairs.
I think for me, the scariest part was even from the beginning, like none of the furniture made sense. And like going into each room.
unstyled home.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The decor
This
was horrible.
This is feng shui. It's not working.
And I think they did this on purpose because it's supposed to like represent the mind and whatever. But like it was so uncomfortable. Every room they got into, nothing made sense. Like the guy was an architect, right? Nothing followed a plan. Like you would go into one room and the hallway was fucking narrow as fuck, and then it would open up, and then there would be a nook here with like nothing, and there'd be curve of the room, and there'd be just like two chairs over here. Nothing like made sense for a room.
They should
as
do
we know
a back
it.
escape rooms.
Yes.
It was just
Like tiny little things. you
that
gotta go through,
alone
like-
was
Jesse will
unsettling.
never do that escape room. She'd be like, nope.
But I think that was like another side character, just the rooms that they would go into, them being unsettling just because they weren't a four-cornered room, right?
Yeah.
You go into a four-cornered room, okay, here's a corner, that's where this goes out. But this had like nooks and crannies and like things on the ceilings and stuff. That alone is, if you go into a room that's a round room, how weird do you feel? Do you know what I'm saying? It's unsettling. It's not, where's the fucking corner? I need a corner here and here. So I think that just from the jump, as like maybe a side character, the rooms, them being so kind of disfigured and abnormal as a representation of the mind, maybe, was the scariest part for me.
I have an idea of how to
Freak me out.
freak Jesse out.
It's not that hard.
Just move some shit in your house. Just like put like a couch in like the middle of the room, and she'll be like, no.
No, I would just come home and move it.
Nice.
That's a obsession throwback.
No, you're like the only corner that bothered me was in the kitchen that they were sitting in. It was because it was dark.
Yeah.
And it did not bother me as much until the girl ran into it and tried to get out. I was like, oh, there's a door there.
Yeah.
Nope, there's not. She's just in a dark corner, running into the wall. So I understand that, like, if I went into a room and it had like a receding corner where you couldn't see if it was a corner or if it was a door or if it was a little crack in the wall, I'd be very uncomfortable.
Yes.
When it got really, really close in, I got uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because
And I
I don't
think
like tight spaces.
me and you-
Small doors.
No.
And also, every time they pulled their feet so slow through a small door. If you put your head and your upper body through a small ass door and there is somebody behind you, you better tuck your knees in and just go.
Feet just dangling.
Don't hang your legs out of
Just
it.
dangling, waiting
grab
for the
them.
long pirate
Somebody
to get
is going to grab your
But
leg.
what they didn't do is cliche where that happened.
I know.
which is
But
nice.
that's what you're thinking of.
Every
You're
time.
Yeah, but
Every time.
both Beth and I were like, I got a lot of Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, yeah.
vision.
Especially the
small
doorknobs.
the dream sequence. It had a lot of like dream sequences. The giant, like the giant pirate, right?
Yeah.
And like the little person that was in the
I
corner.
loved him.
Like it
He
was,
was my
very,
favorite.
it was very Alice in Wonderland kind of like going small doors, a door on the ceiling, a tiny door that led to a big room. Like it was all, it was very kind of nostalgic of that a little bit, which was also Alice in Wonderland fucking terrifying to me. That cartoon terrified me.
Wait, did you see what was it, 1985?
No, we talked about that one.
Oh, yeah, because you had never seen it. I grew up on that Alice in Wonderland.
the
and it was the
cartoon.
weirdest Alice in Wonderland.
The cartoon terrified me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're talking about the 1985 one with
Live action one?
with
yeah.
what's his name?
We can cut this out.
It's okay.
You're talking about
We're going to be here for hours.
Charles
small
in
guy.
Charge?
No, the small dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Yes, but the 1985 one.
Yes.
Yes.
Who's the Mad Hatter? Who was the Mad Hatter in it?
Martin
Sammy
Short.
Davis.
Martin
Jr.?
Short. Martin Short.
Oh.
Martin Short.
Martin
I
Short?
said the small guy. Yeah, Martin Short was the Mad Hatter, wasn't he? You told me he was.
You told... I don't...
I think we looked it up one time. I'm pretty sure the Mad Hatter was. What was that sound effect?
That was not a sound effect. That was to Mark Witter cut this part.
Yeah. Yeah, cut that out.
Thank you, Mike. Okay. Anyway.
Anyway.
I just lost 4 subscribers.
Okay. Anyways.
We only have 9.
I mean, I don't think there was like a lot of bad stuff other than, it's a hard one to like recommend to certain types of people because it is so kind of weird.
I don't know.
Like I would not tell Brian and Dorothy to watch it.
No.
Because
No.
it's too
heady.
It's not that it's too scary. It's kind of
No,
like
it's too
kinda
heady.
like what?
Yeah.
What? Because there is so much like there's a lot of unanswered things about it. One thought is like, what if they're like people's overall mental decline is causing the doors to open, and that's like the political or cultural commentary that they're making potentially. That's like the highbrow way to think about it.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it's like not super.
But I mean, that's...
No, yeah, I don't know a lot of people I would be like, this is your movie. Other than me and you.
Anyone that like it's A24.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to love this movie. Totally you. They watch it and be like,
no.
really?
I know. Yeah, me. No.
Well, at least with
This is my
something
movie?
like Obsession, there's scary parts, kind of. But
I
the
think
plot line is very easy to follow.
yeah, and I think it's a little bit more relatable. Obsession, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? This is like it's very cerebral. Like you
But
gotta.
They definitely could have a second one because there's a
Yeah.
lot to explain.
I don't want them to.
Yeah.
Why do we have to have a second one of it?
No, I'm just saying you could.
If there's a second one, all I need is the guy that's a half a person in the wheelchair.
He had no
I
name.
need him.
He had no
Just-
name. What was his name?
Just
They
to
didn't have names.
just to pull a lamp string, turn on a light. He was the best.
I know.
He was like, he's like, hey, turn off the lights.
And then he,
And the guy was like, it's a little dark in here. Mop, mop. But then it got scary and he was just pulling on the light string. It was a small dude. He was a half of a person in a wheelchair. And he had a lamp beside him. I don't know.
he was
No
in there
explanation.
previously, though, wasn't he?
So
there
I
in the
don't
beginning?
remember him being in there. So the other guy that was in there, so there was people in the back rooms that were memories of people outside in the real world. And there was one that was the homeless guy that they showed at one scene shaking a bottle, like looking at what he had, and he was in the back room. But then this guy in the chair, no idea.
But the girl behind him was his wife, yes?
So they
didn't say it, but he cut her hair off and put it on. So weird.
And in the picture that he shows of her,
I think
she's
the wife was blonde.
No, she had red hair. She's in a picture. She has a red shirt on. I don't know if it's the red dress that she was wearing, but she has a red shirt on in the picture that he looks at, and she has bright red hair. So
I think that's the only reason why he cut off her hair and put it on Mary. Like that would be the only thing that made sense.
she could have been anybody, and she just had red hair. But
True.
That's why
True.
he did that to her. He scalped her.
He did.
So what's like the dumbest decision that was made?
Bobby.
Motherfucking Bobby. Bobby's so curious.
I knew that
bless him.
stomach showing
He was a young
Man.
fella. He was curious.
who wore crop tops.
Yeah.
You know?
Videographer.
Ish.
You know?
Videographer-ish.
Reminds me of myself. Crop tops and videography.
That's you are speaking. No, the dumb decision was whatever knot Clark decided in nautical school to put around Bobby's waist that he couldn't release
Right.
in under 30 seconds.
Right.
Well, I think he had never really encountered something that nefarious. And the only reason he brought the rope was to let him get down that
But
shaft.
like, how many knots do you need?
I think he was just more nervous about him getting up than him getting taken back down and getting out of the
1990.
Yeah.
A lot of horror movies. You've seen them.
Already. I figure it out. Yeah.
Who?
I know.
What do you want? Like a simple, I mean, what would you even do?
But
I
also,
don't know. Like a.
but also wasn't.
Well, there's those like sailing knots that you just pull real quick.
Yeah.
But they're
And
they're really tight.
They hold on tension.
Yeah.
But when they're loose, you boop boop.
Yeah.
What kind of knot? He was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you the triple special Clark knot, and you're gonna get yanked down.
But he wasn't thinking about him getting out of it.
Yeah,
quickly.
nothing had been murdered at that point.
He was thinking about
And him
not
exploring down
getting
there.
out of
Fair.
it so he can pull him up.
Fair,
right?
It's the three of us.
Yeah.
I have the camera, and you're like, I'm gonna tie a rope to you.
Well, now we have so
and
much
I'm
more
gonna
information.
send you down a hole.
You would be like, the fuck you are.
I would immediately hand the camera to one of y'all.
exactly.
I'd be like, nah, I'm good. But
No, I actually went to school for photography, not for video.
also, this is a camera from 1990.
Yeah.
I know.
It's yay large.
Yeah.
And what about Kat? Bless her heart.
Oh, old head in the.
Yeah, I don't know. She was just, I don't know. What was.
Good for her, though.
what
She was
was
in
her
Shrinking.
character?
The
You
show
You know what?
Shrinking.
Also, another life lesson: crop tops.
They
You
get you killed.
They die
You will
first,
die.
yeah.
They get you killed.
You die first. Got it.
Killed.
Throw them
Loose,
away. All
like
of my crop
loose crop tops. Just not like a crop top, but like a crop top.
loose.
Like you showed this much skin
Yeah. You deserve to die.
out.
But what if it's mesh? Then you're showing
No,
a lot
no,
more.
you
You're
live.
showing a lot more. Yeah,
Then
you
I feel
live.
like you too fancy to live.
Yeah, you live.
just like you too fancy, and they're like, "Ah, we can't kill you. You're fancy.
I need to get a white crop top, like mesh crop top for my birthday.
I thought just in general, and I was like, hold on, I am here for this story. Where are you gonna wear?
Okay,
that?
so how long would you survive?
Forever.
I just
'cause
think
I'd
I
never
would be
go in.
I would be none of those people because I would never go in.
I'd never go in.
Where are we
Yeah.
at?
As soon
Where are we at?
as my hand touched the marshmallow wall, and I went in, I'd be like, nope,
No,
I'm out.
I might be curious. I
Yeah,
might be
no.
curious, but I gotta
I
tell
definitely
you.
wouldn't do it
Actually-
alone.
Actually, as soon as a random switch appeared on the board, the thingy, like the electrical switch,
Yeah.
and and it went this way, I'd be like,
Yeah.
you know what? Furniture stores aren't for me.
Yeah.
I think
So,
I think I might have gone as far as. Do you remember when he first went in, and he went through the
Marshmallow door.
marshmallow door, and he went in. I might have gone that far. And
It's
remember
more like
when he?
It's more like a buttermilk door.
Okay.
Because marshmallow is squish. If you just put your hand
You know
straight
what was
through it and it's yellow.
marshmallow? The parts of the body you pulled off to eat.
Yes, that's more.
was
Oh, I thought that was rice.
No, it's supposed to be just.
It looked like
fat
sushi.
off
It
their
looked
body.
like sushi rice. Okay, anyway, so I'm going in, and then I'm going through the pile of furniture. I'm going down the room. I see the guy there, the cutout of the guy that's saying everything in different languages. Then I might go a little bit further into the other room. Then I'm going out, and then I'm going back.
You
and I'm
wouldn't have
going
crawled
around.
through the crawl space to get to that.
Yeah.
Oh fuck no! That's
Susan
I'm telling
crawling in a tight space.
I'm telling
I'm
you,
good.
I might have gone through fucking marshmallow door. What the fuck? Or yellow room? What are these things? I might just be.
like chairs?
I'm
More
a,
chairs?
I am a
More
very
chairs?
very curious girl, but I'm also very scary. So when would I have run back? I would have gone through. I think. If I like experimented, I kind of would have been like, "Can I
Probably
get back?
as soon
Can
as
I
you saw
get
the
back?"
dead seagull, you would have
So
been like,
I would have gone
gonna
through, and then once he went down the hallway, he saw the guy. Then he went in the cutout of the guy saying the same thing in every language, and then he turned to the other room. Then I probably would have been like, "Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go."
See, if I had gotten that far by myself, I would have immediately forgotten where I was. Because I have,
Well, at
I
that
have gone
point,
into neighborhoods
There's 2 turns.
and gotten there
Yeah,
and been like, oh, I'm here. And then got in my car to go out and be like,
Yeah, I would have too. I would have too. That's why I can only do two
we
turns.
just, we just
nah,
did.
2 turns is too much.
Two turns. That's all I got, and then I forget where I'm
I
at.
got 1 step in and go. And
I've
then
got
back
2
out.
turns.
We did a real estate photography thing right by Cracker Barrel, which is right there. And when we got back in the car, she's like,
Where do I
"Where do
go?
I go?" It's literally
Yeah.
2 turns away from Cracker Barrel.
I had
2 rights.
no idea where
If
I
I
was
go
at.
to a place that I've here, for example, if I've gone here forever, if I go here during the daytime and then I leave at night, I go,
I know. It was very confusing. I get all
wait,
turned around in my
wait.
mind, and then I'm in someone else's mind, and then forget about it. Like, who knows where things have changed? But I might have gotten that far, but I definitely wouldn't have gone unless it was my mind. And I think that's why he went further, because it was his mind.
Yeah, well, he got
and he was like,
Well, I
what
think
the
it
fuck?
becomes your mind.
yeah, he got super comfy. But the no clip is that thing. I call it a marshmallow wall. Okay,
The no clip is
the buttermilk wall.
Yeah. The buttermilk
But
wall.
the
The,
no
buttermilk wall. The buttermilk wall.
Oh yeah, I like
It's
this.
the no clip.
I like this question.
Yes, the no clip. What's the worst place you can no clip?
Okay, out of this, it's a public bathroom during a wedding ceremony, the DMV, while sitting on an airplane, during a work presentation, while naked in your own bathroom. I'm gonna say DMV.
I would say
100%. Think of all those fucking animals in a DMV.
I'd say an airplane. Like you can just go through a wall in an airplane. That'd be terrifying. How do you get back in? The airplane's going places. How do you get back into the same door? The airplane's
You go
gone.
back. You go back in another
The airplane
airplane.
is flying.
But the
It's not
airplane's
crashing.
gone. So the door is solid, right? It's in the same
Yeah.
place. So if you go out,
Well, it's a little confusing with an
and
airplane
you try
because
to
if
come
you
back
if
in,
you yeah
airplane's gone.
right. But I think it would just be you would just be going in different rooms in an airplane.
Yeah, but when you try to get back into the airplane, where's the airplane?
Right.
I'm going to say back in high school.
Oh, high school. Yeah, that's a good
That's the worst.
That's a good
Like,
one.
oh no.
Yeah,
You just
that's
get
a good
shoved
one.
into a locker.
Like
but
your
into
high
another
school
space.
locker, your high school locker. That's the no clip.
No, thank you.
Your locker.
So would you enter there voluntarily? Is there a certain dollar amount that you'd go in there for?
Can I get out?
How long do I have to be in there?
Yeah, we have a lot of questions.
Because I will step in for $1.
24 hours.
Fuck no. 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 It will.
I could avoid
No.
the monsters for 24 hours in that place.
Oh,
There's actually only one.
It is.
If he finds you.
But honey, they
If he
are
finds
your
you.
own
She defeated him.
monsters. They are the monsters in your mind.
No.
They can find you whenever.
No. The monster that attacked Mary was not her monster.
Well, okay.
That
so
was not
if
her
somebody
monster.
went in
It would have been her
before me-
mom.
Yeah, but so somebody would have to go in before me.
Right. Yeah.
And then it would be their monster. And then I'd stay in there for 24 hours because I would hide in the couches or under that gross ass water. And I just,
under the pile of laundry.
Get a little straw
Yeah.
and
yeah.
be like,
or be, under that pile of clothes / probably dead people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or make friends with the weird
No.
eye people.
Listen, I gotta tell you, I'll go into a room of yours, but I don't want to go into a room of mine. Neither do you.
that's pretty much what yours look like. But there would have been more things
Wait,
chasing
is
you.
it Jessie and a pirate?
No. No,
mine.
I swear it's so.
I think it would be Jessie with
No,
just
it
all
would
of
be-
her arms and legs are knives.
It's her as Colonel Sanders. Oh,
with
sorry,
knives,
sorry.
with knife hands and knife arms.
Would I be
Yeah.
a pirate?
No, you'd be like New Orleans.
No, it's so crazy because I swear to God, I've had that dream before.
Yeah, like the first video was like, oh, this is her nightmare all the
Yeah.
time. It's like moving.
But he
around.
only knows this because I just have to tell him my
No,
dreams
I mean,
every day.
I've had pieces of those too, but she just has them a lot more often.
Yeah, I guess the beginning sequence and any time they got into first person could be described as a dream sequence as well. I see it as gameplay. 'Cause
Yeah.
gamers, so I see that as like a first person, like you can only, and I've always been, until recently, I always hated first person. For like 20 years, I hated first person because it feels very restrictive.
Yeah.
Because you can only do this, and you have to turn around to see what's going on behind you. But it could be a dream sequence as well because it has that faded kind of halo around you where you're only seeing here, and the 90s, we'll say old school. I hate saying that. Makes you feel old. But the old school like filming, that grainy.
Yeah.
Grainy,
Like
and
filming.
it's square
Yeah.
instead of widescreen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's very restrictive, which adds to the whole feeling of the movie of being just closed in, like you're trapped, which he was. Everybody was trapped
Yeah.
because and it was a labyrinth.
Right.
So there's no way out. There's one way out, but how are you going to find that with?
If someone called it a labyrinth, how long would it take you for to correct them?
I've already slapped you in my mind.
I've heard people.
Who says
I've heard
labyrinth?
people say that, and I'm like, oh,
Who is this person?
you just feel bad. You feel bad.
Nope.
Who says
I mentally slapped you. Like if I had a really long, like the Mr. Fantastic arm, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It would be a light slap. But
No.
You'd get a slap.
Yeah, no, it'd be like a little chin slap. No.
Did you have a prediction about? So what I will say and thinking more about it, it was. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know where it was going. There was some level of prediction that I did do, but it wasn't the way that I thought it was going to be. It's not a storyline you've ever seen or heard before, and in that regard, that's why it's an A24 movie.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't do a lot of like research into it or watch any of like
There
the
wasn't much out
TikToks or
there.
anything. Well, I didn't
Without
want
giant spoilers.
I didn't want to because I didn't want to spoil anything. But I had the gist of it that this was like an alternate
you mean The
reality. What'd you say?
The Gist.
Yeah, The Guest.
I know how to get her now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, but no, I had no idea that it would like freak me out as much. I kind of I thought maybe when we were going into it, all of us were kind of like sitting down and we were like, this ain't gonna be no big deal. And I know, Mike, you didn't really find it that scary, but I found it very traumatizing. But I'm finding more and more.
Well, it's just like super triggering for you.
Right. And the more and more we watch scary movies like the Jenny Penn and stuff, I'm learning more about myself, what I'm really terrified of. And this was very triggering, but it was just crazy, I think, and really interesting how I think they kind of captured a nightmare or a dream or some parallel universe that could be like your mind in a way, or it could be a parallel universe. Like they never really figured that out, right? Because scientists were studying it.
Yeah.
It could be a parallel universe, but
it seemed like I would theorize. Like to think that theorizing it is like some sort of extraterrestrial kind of thing that's trying to copy reality.
Yeah.
And trying to recreate reality, because in the times in like, spoiler alert, the last few scenes of it, everything it was recreated was backwards or like a little bit off, and then of course Mary and stuff like that, so it was like a little bit off. So it's reminiscent of alien movies where aliens try to replicate what is going on like in the real world to kind of trick you, to make you think that this is reality, this is where you can live, just to like eat you kind of thing, or like to, sacrifice you or something. So I'd like to think
by the way,
kind of
aliens
kind of
don't eat you. I just want to clarify that.
How do you
They
know?
don't. Have you seen Alien?
Not
The movie?
The movie?
Not real aliens. They do not eat you. They experiment with you because they put
She
you
said
here.
real aliens, right?
They put you here. They put you here on Earth. They want to know what you're
You're
up to,
also
right?
talking as if there's only one species.
Well, the
very
species that we
close-minded of you,
You
John.
got the Greys, the
God.
reptilians, the
Aliens.
Antarctic ones,
The ones with the and the.
Well, we have more.
comes
the
out.
insect ones. There's all sorts of them.
Yeah, but
you don't know
well,
the
we
ones
have-
that are like praying mantises.
No, that's
The
not.
grays, the greens.
Well, we have more data on us, the grays. Everybody knows that. And what do they like
They're
to
just
do?
us from the future.
They
They're
like
not aliens.
to.
They like to
that's my point.
They're not aliens.
That they. Oh God.
Reptilians are aliens. Tune in next episode, yo.
Okay.
I don't really believe any of that, but that's what the conspiracy theorists say,
Yeah, but
But they are aliens.
I mean, it's a theory. It could be multidimensional. They could be from here. They could live under the oceans. We don't know.
Well, they did used to be from here. That's true.
Well, then that wouldn't make an alien. That just makes them from
wait,
the
hold
future.
on. Hold on.
That makes them
Hold
from
on,
the
hold on,
future.
Hold on. Do you actually believe in aliens?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
That's why she's scared of them.
I did not know that about you.
Yeah,
I thought it was just like a random fear.
Wait, hold on.
She believes more than God.
Hold on. You do not?
All right, this is the last episode, y'all. Nice getting to know you. Episode 15, signing out.
Beth. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's why she's so scared of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just like you're scared of child ghosts because they're real. Right?
Well, she has been haunted before.
I mean, is
She has
that
been
not
haunted before.
Is that not something you're scared of? It's more scary if the possibility of it coming true is a reality, right? You're not scared of, like I used to be scared of gremlins when I was
I'm
little,
just
but
wrapping
now
my head
I'm not
around
as
it.
scared of gremlins because I know, like, it's probably not true. You know what I mean?
Probably.
Well, there's not definitive evidence yet. You know, I haven't seen anyone say there's definitely not.
I'm joking.
We do have the movies.
Spike was
I mean, I believe
very,
I believe in
very
some
endearing.
sort of extraterrestrial or interdimensional beings. I don't know what they are, but there's too many people that have had some sort of encounter. It could just be spiritual, or they're the same thing, which is possible as well. Just saying.
Yeah,
That's
no.
where I land.
It's true. They're real. That's true. Okay.
No politics.
was
We're
gonna
not
say,
talking
I'm
about
good.
politics. We already got one thing you disagree on. All right.
That's fair. That's fair.
So that's most of is there any other good questions? I already got to go through and cut stuff, so.
Did you put your marker in?
I'm gonna see if that works.
Yeah, 'cause don't leave the blank
That'd be very
space.
useful. All right, I just got to go there. Boom.
Yeah.
10 seconds before, 10 seconds after. There was another question. Here that was
Predict
good.
the true villain, creature, therapist, furniture store owner.
Creepiest liminal space.
Where's that?
5.
I mean, isn't that kind of like the
Yeah, your scariest
worst
thing.
no clip entry?
Yeah, we gotta rework this ChatGPT.
Okay, I just printed it out really quick. Listen, you were busy.
Oh my gosh, the real monster game, capitalism. Jesus Christ.
I mean, that covers most of the shit. We're already at almost an hour, so.
Okay, let's just go back to. Should we do the good, the bad, the bloody? Do we do that? Dumb decision.
Most of it.
Decision.
Dumb decision. Survival rating. Who would we be?
Yeah, who would we be? Who would we be? And then we'll wrap it up.
Okay, who would I be? Fuck. God damn, I'd probably be that one little bitch. What's her name?
Cat.
Cat.
The one that got her head chopped off?
I think that's the first time you've accurately judged who you would be in a
Fuck
movie.
you! How dare you?
No, you're very nice.
How
very nice, pretty,
dare you?
cute, you know?
Actually, you know what? I changed my mind.
Yeah.
I changed my mind.
Oh, who are you now?
I'm
I'm
You
the
know what I-
hero.
You know what? This guy. Who
Joke's
invited
on him.
Who
There's
invited
no
him?
hero of the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Well, I guess Mary.
Everybody
Mary
gets
kind of. Mary kind of.
No, well, she's hero-ish. You know what?
I think you would be Mary, though.
No, I'd probably be. Who was the little guy with the lamp? Just kidding.
No name lamp guy.
You know what? Honestly,
I think you would be Mary.
I might be Clark. Fucking going crazy in my own brain. No one
know.
can save me.
I think you'd be Mary because you would explore, because
Trying to
like
save
if you had
somebody.
trauma and then you saw somebody in need and you went in and then you eventually like haphazardly kind of got out of it. Like she kind of like fumbled a lot, but she eventually got out of it. But then she was like, "Oh my God, am I still living?"
She was. Yeah.
And then she was fucked up because she was in it.
Yeah, well, she was fucked up from the beginning, though, also. But that's very nice of you to say. Not what Mike would say. What would you be,
I said the
babe?
girl's adorable. She's cute. She's spunky.
She was the dumbest one.
Yeah, but
She
Kat-
trusted her boss. Her boss was paying her
Yeah, no.
overtime. She lived in a terrible
reason-
I
apartment.
literally said she was an idiot from the beginning.
Okay,
and
the
then
reason-
She was a gullible 18-year-old.
You
and
wouldn't-
that's who I would be.
You
I
wouldn't
think at
be-
18, yeah, possibly.
Yeah,
Oh, we're talking
I
about
think any of us would have been.
we're talking
You-
about right now.
you wouldn't have been.
Take the compliment.
You would have been her because you wouldn't have dated Mike wearing a crop top.
How dare you say it's a compliment?
You wouldn't have dated Mike
All right,
wearing a crop
Wait,
top.
hold on. Who would you be? Fucking Bobby? No.
Mark Duplass.
Fair. That's fair.
Just be like, sorry, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Fucking
I don't know what's going on here
creepy.
either.
Creepy as all
I
fuck.
just happened to come down here and You know, or one of the guys that's in the hazmat suits that's just trying to get a paycheck and being forced to go down there to figure it out.
Fair. Yeah.
More likely that, because I haven't been in charge very often.
Who would you be, Beth?
Probably one
But
of
I
the,
also wouldn't
one of
take
the,
that job.
I would have been one of the side characters that wasn't even involved. Like the girl she's talking to at her house that's like she's not even listening to with the glasses on. Like I'd probably be that girl and be like, "What are you doing? Why aren't you listening to me? Oh, you're doing something weird? Okay. I'm gonna
There weren't a lot of
gonna go over
characters
here.
Yeah,
in
there's
this
not a lot of
movie. There
people.
was like 4
Because
characters.
I would have been Clark, and right up until he decided to stay in there, it would have been him when he entered it and when he took the stool out. That's
Yeah.
me. Because I would have grabbed something and been like, this is real. And then I would have boarded up that wall
Yeah.
immediately. Because I don't need that in my life.
Yeah, but he got comfortable because it was his own mind.
If I was Clark, I would have done that. But then I would have called back the electrician and said, "Shut off the power." That's
Oh, yeah.
because this
Yeah.
is costing me a lot of
Ooh,
money.
maybe I'd be the electrician. That was just like, this doesn't make sense. Well, see you later. You owe me $5,000. Bye, Clark. And just left him on his own. Like,
Yeah.
I would have been like, this doesn't sound right. Well, pack my little bag up.
Gotta
It's
go.
been so fun. Good luck.
See you later.
Flittered off away. My little Humpty Dumpty body.
All right. So overall, you said 4.32,
4.8.
4.8. I'm at a 4, but I'm wavering the more we've talked about it. So maybe it's moving up to a 4.1 because I think I need to watch it again in a few months. Just like when it's on
Also,
HBO,
to be
HBO for
fair,
free.
I'd like to say he was hangry for the first half
Yeah,
of
that's
this
fair.
movie.
It
fair.
was.
So he was
Also-
not
Shout out
thinking.
Papa John's.
He was not thinking clearly.
Also, we need to remember the Christmas tree scene.
Yeah, that was fucking
'Cause
creepy.
I feel like that's what people see every time they walk into my house.
You still have a Christmas tree?
Beth,
So she would be
It's been up for
the
3
little
years.
person in the chair.
It's been up for 3
3
years.
years? Okay. All right. Well,
Listen,
wait, wait,
a little intervention
wait. She's
time.
Clark.
no, that was just in the back room. It wasn't in his house.
Oh my God.
That was his mind.
No, we don't know whose minds it is.
no, because that's when
her,
he found
her stuff was
that's-
in there too.
Because that's when he found the little light.
Yeah,
The light guy.
the little person in the chair that turned the light on.
That's the first time he turned the light on.
Yeah, but most.
So I
And then
think
the weird like.
it's like an amalgamation or whatever of a bunch of different people's memories
Yeah.
and their stuff.
yeah,
But
but
I would like to know what happened in the Christmas tree room because there were people in the ground being like, ooh.
yeah.
So I'd
yeah.
like to
no,
know what
it
happened
kind
there.
of looked like some type of like atomic
Explosion.
bomb
Yeah,
situation
yes, it
where
looked
like you know
that's
they
what
have
most of the rooms looked like
dummies.
were after
They have all the
atomic
dummies.
bomb.
Yeah.
You remember where they set off the atomic, like the test atomic bombs?
They had
in that
dummies,
town?
yeah.
And they were all like kind of buried like that. That's
Yeah.
what.
It did have
That's
that
exactly
vibe
what it
for
reminded me
sure.
of.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, I still have a Christmas tree up.
I love it.
It's a tree.
Yeah. It's a tree.
Trees stay
Yeah.
up.
And
year round.
people love Christmas all year round.
I'm
so
assuming
don't
it's
hate
not
it.
a real one.
No, that'd be real weird.
That'd be real weird. It's just,
It's very dead.
yeah,
Very dead.
it's just
It's a fire hazard.
pine needles everywhere.
Just hanging an ornament on it. It's like
Meanwhile, that's why your neighbors downstairs are upset. It's just because
they
of the
gone.
old Christmas tree.
they moved out.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
Round of
Could
applause.
not
for that.
handle it.
Can we applause that?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
not watching.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's
I
a
don't know,
good.
they might be.
That's a good way to end it. All right,
Yeah.
so go see it or rent it or
Backrooms.
whatever.
Yeah, rent it.
Yeah.
Good for everybody.
Peace out.